Well, greetings, brothers and sisters, and welcome to Begin by Praying. Today we're going to talk about the voice of God. Do you hear God's voice? A lot of people have trouble hearing God because they don't know what to listen for. Now, don't get me wrong, God has an infinite number of ways that He can speak to us. So I'm not trying to put Him in a box here. But we can learn a lot from the Bible about how God speaks to us. C.S. Lewis says that pain is God's megaphone. And certainly God can use painful situations to get our attention. But His voice, that inaudible tugging at our hearts, that's gentle. Whether He's calling us to surrender our lives to Jesus or to help someone across the street, it's a gentle call. Listen to these words in Hosea chapter 11. I taught Israel to walk, taking them by their arms. But they did not know that I healed them. I drew them with gentle cords, with bands of love. Now that's a beautiful way to describe God's voice. He uses gentle cords and bands of love to draw us to Himself. 1 Kings says it another way. They're talking about the prophet Elijah here. Then he said, go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord. He's actually inside a cave. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind tore into the mountains and broke the rocks in pieces before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still, small voice. Now there's a message in there for us. No matter what storms are going on in our lives, and no matter how loud these storms get, we have to do what Elijah did here and find a place of refuge where we can get quiet enough to hear Him. And now we're getting to the heart of the matter on why it's so hard for some people to hear God. They got too much background noise interfering with His voice. And I can't find any examples of God screaming and yelling at someone's heart. Now, your trials might be screaming out loud, but God isn't. God speaks with a still, small voice, a whisper. And we have to get really quiet to hear a whisper. We live in an age where it's almost impossible to get quiet unless we deliberately shut off the noise that saturates us. So I'm encouraging you today to be deliberate about setting aside some quiet time with God every day so you can tune in to His still, small voice. You'll be amazed at what you hear, I promise. Until next week, you keep your eyes on Jesus and not on your troubles. Thank you.